No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Noles will boot it away to start the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Miami Hurricane offense will take the field to get things started. In a series that's been defined by close games, the last meeting was not that as the Canes blew them away.
And they jumped out all over the Noles early in that game. They kind of established that rhythm and swagger. And David, you know, when this team gets the swag and they start feeling themselves, it's ball game. It's over.
When they get it going and the talent they have, they always have upper-end talent on their teams. It's just, can they meet that talent? Can they exceed it sometimes, occasionally? They were up for Florida State a year ago. Let's see if Florida State can return the favor.
Second down, they'll go to the air. It's caught downfield. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Canes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on second down. Hauls it in. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now facing a third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Canes send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Seminoles offense will go to work for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with a clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And this offense comes out first down, tries to run the football, no answer. Second down, they go for the pass, they give up the sack. This defense on point early in the football game with two great plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires one high and deep. And this is going to be incomplete on third. The Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Rides to back and leaves it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. He'll do it himself. Gets it past the marker. Breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And the Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Motion from the wideout. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Hurley. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Got a man. It's Hurley. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They think there's room to run to the right here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The give on the counter. Spins away from the defense. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
And the Hurricanes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Hand off from the shotgun. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll go with a direct snap. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Might be looking to run. Quarterback gets the 1st down. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Looking downfield on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Makes the catch. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The Seminoles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. To the ground with the back. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. And the Noles will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Makes the grab over the middle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Canes will punt it away on 4th down. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on! And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. He'll sneak it. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Complete. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Seminoles are rolling down the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Motion from the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Noles are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. And here comes the punt team. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. The short hands, it's Hobbs. And the Canes need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be 4th down. Hunt is on its way. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Seminoles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Seminoles want to move quickly.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. It's complete on the right side. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Nestled just inside that right upright. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Here's the handoff. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's got it again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the returner will be dragged down. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Going right to work up top. Working that left side now. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to fire. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. Caught at the 25. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Back to pass. He's got the tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And the Noles line it up with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to ball his way in. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Firing to the right, complete. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. USC is currently working from behind, but in front of a packed Coliseum, anything is possible. That fight song, those uniforms, momentum can change quickly. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Penn State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Reads it, fires complete. The Hurricanes pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll go to the ground. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Gets it out quickly. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. That should be the final play of the first half. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here for the Noles and Canes. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Miami and Florida State plays out.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. The Seminoles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got a man. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking to fire. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Seminoles have their offense in high gear. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Got room at the 35. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Noles moving quickly to the line. The Noles have had outstanding quarterbacks over the years, not always dual threats, sometimes a little more Danny Cannell-ish, but using his feet well there.
And even Chris Winkie, and guys that maybe they weren't runners, but man, they made those athletes around them really come to life and were a force multiplier, made everybody around.
And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half, and it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
The Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. 3rd down play from the gun. He's got it and still on his feet. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly complete. Touchdown Seminoles! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So a drive there of 82 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Quarterback running on the draw. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Canes will punt this one away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Unloads quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Just a little off. Incomplete. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's got it on the right. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. And the Hurricanes lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Red pass, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And it slips just inside that right upright. Now the lead is down to 11.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Pulls it, fired complete. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Seminoles line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hurley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Canes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Going to the ground. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. And from this angle, I don't think he got the 1st down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Give to the running back. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the third quarter will wrap up with a big sack. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And the Noles will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch at the 45. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. They'll run it on the counter. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Canes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try the run. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. No good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
The Seminoles line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly to the tight end. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, he makes the catch. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Noles have this offense rolling. Makes the grab. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. They'll stop him at the 37, and the defense comes up with a big pick.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year, and comes up with a massive play right there.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end.
And everything's going to have to be downfield. That's a nice start to this drive, but they're going to need to score, get the ball back quickly, and score again.
To the air on second down. Got his man downfield. He smashes his way through again. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal late. From the gun. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and that could be big as it draws them to within a field goal. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get into those critical points, and now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
The Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires to the tight end. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? Punt is on its way. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking for room, it's Hobbs. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pulls it in, it's Hurley. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He's got him in the flat. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to keep it in the air. Snagged out of the air. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you, a huge 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the grab. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They want that clock to run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Quick release by the QB. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback takes a knee. It rarely disappoints when the Seminoles and Hurricanes get together, and it is Florida State celebrating the flaming spear of victory by taking down the U. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David, every team